In this video, we're going to talk about what is a Pythagorean triple. To begin with, let's go ahead and talk about the Pythagorean theorem. The Pythagorean theorem states that in a right triangle, a squared plus b squared is equal to c squared. A and B are the two legs or the sides of the right triangle, and C is the hypotenuse, which is the longest side of the right triangle. A Pythagorean triple is simply measurements that fit into the Pythagorean theorem. The most common Pythagorean triple is 3, 4, 5, meaning that 3 squared plus 4 squared is equal to 5 squared. Okay, so if my two sides of a right triangle are 3 and 4, I automatically know my hypotenuse is going to be 5. So this is because 9 plus 16 does in fact equal 25. If 3, 4, 5 is a Pythagorean triple, any multiple of 3, 4, 5 is also going to be a triple. For example, if I were to double 3, 4, and 5, I'm going to end up with 6, 8, and 10. If I were to try to fit this into the Pythagorean theorem, you're going to see that it also works. 6 squared plus 8 squared is in fact 10 squared. 6 squared is 36, 8 squared is 64, and if you add them together, it does equal 100. The same thing is true if I were to look at the triple of 3, 4, 5. So if I multiply 3, 4, 5 by 3, I'm going to end up with 9, 12, and 15. Again, we took 3, 4, 5 and multiplied each one of these numbers by 3. So 3 times 3 is 9, 4 times 3 is 12, 5 times 3 is 15. That means that 9, 12, and 15 should also be a Pythagorean triple. If I go 9 squared plus 12 squared, that should equal 15 squared. Let's go ahead and test it out. 81 plus 144 should equal 225. And yes, 81 plus 144 is in fact equal to 225. So a Pythagorean triple are basically measurements that when you fit them into the Pythagorean theorem, they always work.